Hello, welcome to the mod spotlight for deep mob learning. So first thing you want to do is get yourself coal block and some redstone. Left click, you're going to get this stuff, which is soot covered redstone. This can be used in combining with obsidian to make soot covered plates. The book, the deep mod learning book, requires a guide API and some blank data models as well. Okay, so you get those things. So the blank data models, we're going to want to get those. And then what you do is you combine them with a drop from various different mobs, and you'll get the data model for that particular mob. The next thing you want to do is you want to make this thing, the deep learner rather. So that's what you uses some soot covered plates, and it's got an interface like this. It says insert a data model. So let's get the zombie model. Let's get a sword as well. Just take a diamond sword. And what you'll see is that once I put this into the deep learner, it'll actually give some interface, some information. So if I did the skeleton one, the creeper one as well, I can basically put up to 4 in there at the same time. And basically these are currently, their tier is 40, which is basically useless. So we can put it in the offhand and zombie. And when I say useless, what I mean is that you can't use the spawning mechanic where you actually have to spawn them. Okay, so if you do that, you can see this is 6 to go. Did I put zombie in? Okay. For some reason the first one didn't work. Probably because you have to get the final kill. And you can get the final kill with a bow as well. And there's support for like all the different mobs. Sorry, there's thermal expansion, there's okay, so it now says I've reached the basic tier. So it's thermal expansion, Twilight Forest, Tinker's Construct, and Ender IO are all supported. Okay, so you can see it says 12 to go now. So if we look at what's actually happened with the deep learner, it's basically saying I've got 12 more to go to reach advanced. Okay, so that's cool. Okay, let's try something else in the deep learner. I'm going to keep on doing the same thing, but I put 2 zombies in there. You can see that now they're actually both updating simultaneously. So as long as I kill the mob, you can actually upgrade the same type of model simultaneously. Okay, so what we might want to do is upgrade the amount of kills further by simulating it rather than actually killing mobs in game. So we could do it like this. Make the simulation chamber. It says please insert data model to begin with. So this will only take it won't take this, for instance. So it basically says do basic or better. So this is basic, right? No, was that not the basic one? This one was the basic one then. Okay. So it says missing polymer medium. Okay, so you need this stuff in it, which is that. And it says cannot begin simulation, system energy levels critical. Okay, so once this gets some power, you can see it does all this stuff. And you can see it's starting to generate some stuff. Okay. So you can see the amount of mobs it's doing. Okay, so it's trying to get pristine matter. Okay. Okay. So it's not getting the pristine matter. But we'll speak about that in a moment anyway. Just getting this overworldian matter, and which makes sense because it's just a zombie. So let's have a look at this stuff. So yeah, we can mix it and get various different things. 22 bones from bone meal. So yeah, it's sort of like a transmutation thing. Can transmute nether quartz into prismarine. slimy leaves and dirt into grass blocks. That's kind of cool. Any leaves, actually. We could also take make 4 of them into hellish matter. Hellish matter then can transmute nether wart. So it's actually a way to get stuff from the nether before going there. This is cool. Spider iron sugar gets 3 ghast tears with just 2 hellish matter. So it's actually a very a quick way to get ghast tears. Now you have 4 of them with some endstone. Yeah, this won't work though, will it? Because endstone requires extraterrestrial matter. So yeah, that's a circular recipe. I suppose there is. I don't think there's a way to do it with fluid transport. But anyway, so yeah, there's that. Let's have a look, see if anything else has come along. So we just got overworldian matter at the moment, but it is increasing the amount of data collected. But it looks like there's a very low chance of getting. No, we actually got 1 pristine zombie matter. Okay, so yeah, well, I guess that was done in what, about 9 or 10 of them. Okay, so if we look at the pristine zombie matter, we need to use a loop fabricator, and then we can actually fabricate various different. We just make loots with obviously a bit more power. The loot fabricator, right? So that's made just some covered machine casing. Let's put that down. So we've got some of this pristine zombie matter. Okay, so the interface. So yeah, we saw this. So there's various different things. Obviously, you get wither matter. You can get nether stars out of it. But these are the selections we've got. So we'll take 16 iron, and it will just go through that. And there's the iron. Okay, so yeah, so that's pretty cool. There's also this thing, right? The trial keystone. So to do that, you need to make a trial key, which is pretty straightforward. And you need to attune the trial key. So I could actually take this guy out already. So we've got some more pristine zombie matter in the time it's got to do that. Okay, so we've explained about lots of things. So now I want to talk about trials. So this thing is the trial keystone, and it's made with a trial key. So what we might want to do, say we were doing a zombie, right? As we've been doing so far. So you can see this zombie data model, I've just got a new one. If I wanted to actually upgrade this, what I could do is I would put it inside the deep learner. Okay, so it's in there. And now, if I control right click, we'll have a look at it here. Control right click, you can see I'm upgrading it. So I'm upgrading it. And if I do shift right click, I can actually go even faster. I can go up the various models. So let's try. Okay, so we've currently got an advanced model in there. Okay, so if we get the trial key rather, which is made like that. So what we need to do is it's not currently attuned. Okay, so the way to attune it is we need to kill a mob while we've got the mob we want in there. So we need to kill a mob of the same type while it's actually inside there. All right, so let's start thinking about doing this then. So we've got a zombie here, so we'll kill the zombie. Trial key was attuned to zombie. So now you can see it's got an advanced hit and it's got affixes blazon. Oh, okay, so basically affixes means I just think affixes basically means that it's an extra component of the spawning that we might get during the trial. So I actually want to get a bow. You know what? I'm just going to hope for the best. I've got no armor on, so probably let's just go with iron armor then, to avoid having to do too much effort in this. Okay, so the way to do it basically is we insert the trial key to start a trial. And you need to have a 15 by 10 by 15 space. Okay, so if I do this, I'll get 5. It's going to have 4 waves, and I'll get 5 pristine zombie matter. Okay. So it looks like husks are also included here. Let's just get some food as well. Okay, that guy is... Okay, so unfortunately my no, this didn't turn out very well. But there's the blaze issue there. I also didn't light this area up very well. That creeper wasn't actually supposed to be there. This is not how I was planning it. Okay, I actually need to take care of this guy as well. Okay. This is actually quite a good example, actually, of like what sort of mobs you're gonna get. Okay, so once you've completed the task, this spawns in the Keystone. So the pristine zombie matter. Okay, let's try that one more time actually. So I'm curious because I was noticing that the deep learner was actually it was upgrading even during the trials. So that's kind of cool. It's cool. I mean that's how it's supposed to work obviously, but it's cool anyway. So so I should be able to just attune it. I'm not sure you can attune it again though, that's the thing. Okay, we'll see. I guess we'll see. So let's get a zombie here. I mean, this issue that you actually have to get another zombie to attune it is sort of like, you probably won't be able to do it like... Yeah, you can't just continually attune it though. So that's kind of cool actually. So if we look at this key, Thunderdome. Okay, I'm not sure if Thunderdome will work through the roof though. Thunder basically means lightning and stuff comes along. I guess we'll see what happens with it. So again, it's advanced pristine zombie matter. Oh wow. Should be okay though in this sort of area. You don't run directly into fire repeatedly. It is a little bit harder actually. That's it's kind of interesting actually, the lightning spawn, because that is not random at all. It does go through. I think also it's not hurting me as much as it should. If that was lightning hitting me directly, I'd be dead immediately. You almost don't have to even kill these guys. That's pretty cool. I think there's an invisible guy here. I'm poisoned. Cool. Okay. Okay, so one thing that is kind of cool actually, and I think about it, is if I take the keys, I believe I can do multiple keys at the same time. So say I have multiple keys like this, I've still got this same guy in there, the superior guy, right? Well, he was, I mean, he's obviously been upgrading as I've been playing. If I take a zombie, I think it should give me all of them. It does. Okay, so you can attune multiple keys like that. So that loot hoarders. So loot hoarders, I believe, are baby zombies with loot. Blaze Invader Speed, Blaze Invader Speed. Ah, now this is a good one. Regen Party, Empowered Glitches. So what do we have on that? This I wouldn't mind trying. I think that's probably the best one I want to try. Speed gives you speed boost. And like I say, the loot hoarders just give you just mobs with extra loot in it. But Empowered Glitches is the way that you actually, I believe, get to the end game of this mod. Empowered Glitches, yes. We didn't put Empowered Glitches. Okay. 1 second. Okay, let's see how this goes. This is going to be interesting, this one. I need to get my steak back on the hotbar. And I'm dead. Okay, so yeah, I thought that might happen, to be honest. It's because my armor is not good enough. It's an interesting death animation, actually. 1 second. Okay. Okay, so that's good. I took that guy out, and because I could put looting on my sword, and to be honest, it was because I put diamond armor on as well, I get corrupted glitch hearts. Okay, so corrupted glitch hearts, and they... 1 second. Okay, so similar to the early game recipe, the end game recipe is basically you get the corrupted glitch hearts and left click. Yes. Okay, so 2 gave me 6 unstable. Okay. So yeah, so once we get the glitch fragments, then what we need to do is we need to put them into some water. Okay, so I believe the recipe is lapis and gold. Let's just check that. Is it lapis and gold? I just looked it up. Lapis and gold ingots. Yes. Okay, so we'll put those in. I think it's probably 1-to-1 ratio. And we get glitch infused ingots. From there we can make blocks, and these have got really good powers now. So yeah, so basically what it does is it gives you the chance that you're going to get that pristine matter stuff. Did I look at pristine matter yet? Flight and immunity. So yeah, pristine matter I guess is what we want. But the pristine matter comes for all the different data models. So I got the pristine zombie matter. Obviously, like I think there was a way to look at all of the different pristine matter, wasn't there? Yeah, so you can see the different like chances of getting like the highest tier is self-aware. So there's basic, advanced. I just got to superior, and then self-aware is basically the one afterwards, and it will increase the chances of pristine matter. And then the armor itself increases it even more. Um, but yeah, you can see everything that you can get. Thermal elemental matter. So these are the ones for Carmenite. You can get diamond ore from it as well, from some of the Twilight ones. With the skeleton, wow, that's pretty good. Enderman, you can get large amounts. You can get end crystals, Enderman heads from Ender.io, and yeah, there are like the one other thing that I guess I could show, um, and I think it may be in here. I think there's another. Yes, there was a little bit more info in here, wasn't there? So you can see how much how much we're likely to get. If we use a self-aware zombie as well, we've got a chance of getting corrupted glitch hearts as well. So basically, you can always get the corrupted glitch hearts, and you're going to get the pristine matter as well. So they're the sort of achievements for actually doing it in this way. The only other thing I was thinking of was trying. There is also a page that says the affixes, but I think I've kind of gone through the affixes. You saw the thunder one. There's a speed. Has regen empowered glitches. So yeah, so I think that kind of covers the whole mod. I think. I think I've kind of gone through it. So yeah, but it's pretty cool that there's like this system in place that where you can put all the different stuff in like that, and yeah, especially with the like the Twilight Forest stuff. That's really that's something which you don't really see normally. And there's also the sword as well, and the sword can get increases. But yeah, this armor is really good though. If I just get rid of this armor, so the chest, pressing caps lock, and the helmet. So yeah, it's pretty cool armor, and it is, and I think they all, yeah, bonuses disabled during trials for all the armor. So what this is basically saying is, in the world, if you kill the enemies when you've got the data model in the learner, then you'll be able to get some extra stuff. And yeah, this is basically just this is just creative flight. But anyway, that'll do. Thanks for watching.